Yeah, do that one. Awesome. Yeah, okay. That's a definitely good one. We gotta hold. Lemon, please, the bird sound. The bird is fine. The bird is fine. It is a small chick. So it is just letting me know, hey, I exist. Sorry if you can hear that. I got 6 of them over there right now. Yeah, the bird's just letting me know she exists. That's all. That's all. Hey, I promise you, I filled up their water and food before I started the stream. In retrospect, this is gonna hurt a lot, but that's okay. Okay. Ow! Poop. Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. One of the chicks escaped the pen. Excuse me for a minute. What are you doing now? So that's what the cheeping was. She was cold. She was away from the heat lamp. Help! 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 Oh, God. Alright, well, I know what I'm doing today. I have to make those cages bigger. Or, the walls taller, I should say. Dang. They're like a week old. They should be able to escape that already. God damn it. Any chance we could see the chicks? No, sorry. Don't worry, I promise. They're ugly right now. They're currently in that stage where they look like super cute chicks, except their wings are growing the wing feathers already. Yeah, that's fine for that. So they have like partial feathering. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Someone must stand up for the chicks. The chicks are fine. They're well cared for. It's just that they're growing a little faster than I anticipated is all. I will be moving them as soon as the stream is over. Right now they're all sleeping. So it's all good.
I am to deliver the letter to your
How are the chickens?
friend.
Chickens are good. Chickens are producing.
The same man as always.
We have too many eggs now. It's a beautiful problem to have.
Many eyes, many ears.
And men
What's my opinion on egg salad? Egg salad is delicious. You just gave me another way to eat eggs. Like, yeah. Yes, please. Please, God, help me find other ways to eat the eggs that my chickens make. Come on. But yeah, egg salad's good. Egg. Kind of wanted to get a chicken as a pet until you heard about that. So, chickens aren't really good, like, pet material. They don't really do anything, and they're and you have to take care of them because they're like they need a lot. That said, if you do end up getting a chicken, I highly recommend getting a gold Orpington because they are essentially the golden retriever of chickens. All they want to do is just follow you around. Oh shit! Is that the tickle chicken? That looks like a tickle chicken. It's negative 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Ah, dude, same. Dude, same. My chickens are so upset. They are so cold out there. Not really. They're fine. Not really. They're insulated. They're good to go. When do we get? Can my chicken beat Dark Souls? None of my. I don't want my chickens touching my controller, man. Trust me. You don't want them touching things. Dirty little beasts they are. I have chickens. I have many animals. Your chickens and goats don't care one bit, but the chores suck. Amen. I feel that. Yeah, chickens are surprisingly resilient to that kind of thing. You wouldn't think so, but man, those feathers, they do some work. As long as you give them some way to get out of the wind, they're fine. It's because they're dinosaurs. They're the dinosaurs that survived. They're the dinosaurs that made it through the Ice Age. The local farm shop has lambs again, actual baby sheep. Ah. What I would do to buy a goat. What I would do if my city would actually allow me to buy a goat. I have the chickens already because they're allowed in city limits, but I'm not allowed to have hooved animals in the city limits. Otherwise, I would totally get a goat and just never mow my lawn again. Oh no, you can be in third person mode all you want. I could shoot this chicken if I wanted to, and I just might. See? Easy. Then you just break out the Warhammer, smash Granny in the face. You know, just normal things. Get back here, Granny. Do my chickens have names? Not anymore. Well, they do. 2 of them still do. The first batch of chickens that I ever got had names. But now that I've buried most of them, I've learned to not name them. And that way, when they go, it's not as painful. So it's like, oh, yep, there goes the red one. So, no. Not really. You ate them? I did not eat them. No. Didn't eat my chickens. They are egg-laying chickens. They are not meat birds. They died of old age. Little chicken heart attacks. They died very peacefully. And they lived a very good life. Yeah, no one's eating the chickens. The chickens are out there living their best life. None of them get eaten. They live until they produce, or they stop producing, and when they stop producing, they get to go into chicken retirement, where they just relax and make compost. They just eat all the trash food that I can't finish in my fridge, and they just poop out compost for me. Do I hunt or at least camp and go fishing? So I do camp. Yeah, I do that quite a bit. And I do like to fish. I don't do it as much as I'd like to, but I do fish quite a bit. I don't usually keep them. I usually just put them back. Because I'm not really interested in like cleaning fish and stuff, you know. But as far as hunting goes, no, not really. I feel too bad. You know, I don't really need it. I have family that does. And they're real good about, like, you know, using every piece of the deer or the whatever, the birds or whatever's it that they're hunting. So it's good stuff. And don't get me wrong, like, I am a big fan of deer meat. It's delicious. But it's just not for me, like the actual hunting part. I'm too much of a softie. Like, even my chickens, when they get old, they're just going to be retired. They're just going to be retired chickens working in the garden, you know. It's okay if they don't lay eggs. You can go to fish, but any kind of mammal would be too much for you. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. They're not doing anything. They didn't do anything wrong. And they'll provide a service. So, like, my chickens can harvest, or harvest is the wrong word. My chickens can clear any kind of caterpillars and stuff off of my crops way faster and better than I can. Like, if you've never seen a chicken, like, go after caterpillars on a leaf, the precision is kind of wild. Like, they don't hurt the leaf. They just immediately grab the caterpillar and run. And they can eat them so fast. Like, it takes me, if one of my plants is infested with caterpillars, it'll take me, you know, maybe like 5 minutes to clear the plant. It takes a chicken like a minute at most. They're crazy. You gotta move somewhere where you can have access to a garden. You really want chickens? Well, the nice thing about chickens is you don't have to have access to a garden, and they don't take up that much space. So as long as, you know, like, your city allows you to have chickens, you can just have chickens. They'll be happier with more room, of course, but, you know, if you build them a decent enough coop, they'll be all right. Or I should say run, not a coop. If you build them a decent enough run, they'll be okay. I've got some neighbors that like don't even have like a fenced-in yard, and they have chickens, and they just kind of let them roam because the chickens have learned like don't go near the street, and don't wander too far from the coop, because that'll get you eaten by a hawk. They learn pretty quick. Let's see. My chicken doesn't slaughter my plants. Not all of them. No, you got to be careful, right? Depends on the plant, of course, but. For what we do with the chickens, they're not really allowed in the garden unless they're being supervised. They usually actually just wander around the yard. So they dig up the rest of the yard. They actually do a lot of they do a lot of tilling for me, which is nice. They get rid of they eat all the weeds and stuff like that. It's good stuff. They do their part. Valen, you say one of the reasons you prefer taller plants is so your chickens can't aggressively eat them. That's true. Have you considered providing some sort of ground cover for the chickens so they won't go after your plants? Like a cover crop or something that like they're allowed to eat. I mean, obviously, if you've got a way to keep them away from your plants, it's whatever. But if they do roam around and they're always eating your stuff, if you plant some sort of thing that they're much more likely to go after, they're not going to go out of the way to eat the garbage. Well, in their eyes. They're going to go after the thing that they find delicious, right? So, and if you find, I'm sure there's something out there that's like a companion plant for whatever it is you're growing. Might be worth a look. Just saying. If you're really big into gardening.